So what is the Ride of the Roses? Well, it's actually a depiction from the War of the Roses, which was a battle for English throne back in the 15th century by the Lancastrian armies and the Yorkist armies, and their symbol banners were depicted by the red rose and the white rose. So I got the route from this great book, The Great Motorcycle Tours of Europe by Colette Coleman. Just awesome. Ride of the Roses, guys, if you've not done it, this bit here, as always, seems to be the second part of these routes, of some that have done, like the romantic road in Bavaria. This Ride of the Roses seems to be very similar in that the second half of it seems to be the best part of the ride. Oh good, they've all gone right. And we are going to Hawes, so there is a motorcycle cafe. I wonder where they've gone that way then. There is a motorcycle cafe in Hawes, so I'm following my sat nav and the signpost side of that house to Hawes. Yeah, Hawes. And there's the Wensleydale Creamery, where they make Wensleydale cheese. Worldwide famous cheese creamery. I knew it was in Hawes, but I'd never actually been past it. But that's where the cheese is made. Don't forget the cheese, Gromit. And I have been once before, so I'll recognise it when I see it. There's their Pennygarth Calf just there. So, and then the car park is on the right here for motorcyclists to stop. Actually, I'm going to turn around and park next to those two bikes. Just spotted a space on the right here. Yeah, and I can just reverse in between those two. Perfect. What we got here then? Kawasaki, orange Kawasaki Versus. You never really see an orange quack, do you? That's unusual. My friend's just sold his Versus, and he's just bought a Kawasaki Vulcan 650. Yeah, so it's a bit lower, so he prefers that one. But anyway, let's go get an all-day breakfast. Alright, off we jolly well go. See ya. Couple of GSAs just turned up over there, Adventures. Is he gonna let me go? These guys are trying to get me. No apologies or anything. Sod's law, you turn the cameras on and then let's see if we can do a sneaky beaky. Taking a left down here anyway, so we'll get away from this traffic. 150 yards, take a left. Hopefully that's right. Get your ice creams. Yeah, Horton and Riversdale, 6 miles. So this is the right way. This is part of the route. I know that's on the route. Never been down this road before. Ride of the Roses, it's turning out to be a good route. the second part of it. So I'm just on the way to Settle now. That rock up there looks like something out of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, that space movie by Steven Spielberg. I must admit though, it's not drawing me into it like in the film. There's a couple of characters that were drawn into it. That mountain where the aliens landed. Look at it, sticking up over there, look. It was called, what was it called in Close Encounters? The Devil's Tower, I think that's what it was called. This road, this B6479 from Hawes to Settle, a beautiful road, lovely biking road, twisty roads, quite wider than the normal B roads, and these back street roads, if you like. There's the Devil's Tower, look. Yeah, it's a really nice road, this B479. Very nice, as you can see, very windy, very twisty. Nice day's bike ride. So this is Settle, I think that's how you pronounce it. Nice little town centre, the old Naked Man Cafe. So Settle is the beginning of the Forest of Bowland in a short while, but it's the end of the Yorkshire Dales National Park, and all those lovely roads we've just come through back there. So the landscape, I imagine, will change a little bit. Here we go, Dunsop Bridge, the most central point in the UK. So if you want to stop for a drink and something to eat, you've got Puddle Duck's tea rooms here, and there's a nice courtyard there where you can have a bite to eat. And that red sign there, I'll zoom into it, that's the spot that's been defined by the British Ordnance Survey maps as the most central point on the British Isles. Right, so here, just leaving the village, the most central point of the British Isles, it's 15 miles to Lancaster now. We've got the Trough of Bowland. After Dunsop Bridge, we'll be entering the famous Trough of Bowland, a high pass road leading to Lancaster. Yeah, so just leaving this little village. It's supposed to be 25 kilometres of a really nice riding route. Oh, there's the Roman Catholic Church. 25 kilometres of a really nice riding route from here. You can see already it's the scenery is really spectacular. Yeah, I definitely recommend this route, especially the second part. It all depends what you want to do. I mean, if you want to come for the riding, I'd say from Pateley Bridge through the Yorkshire Dales National Park and the Forest of Bowland here, which is pretty spectacular. It's good for some really good riding roads like this. A lot of it's like this, where it's you have to sort of yield a little bit to let other traffic pass, especially if there's a truck or a van coming, then you've got to slow down, and some of the roads are quite narrower than this, but 80% of the time the road's clear, you got the road to yourself. And there we go, you can see the sea from here. If you look over to my left, there's the west coast. It's just been spectacular, so I might just leave out going to the coast and just go to the castle entrance to symbolise the end of the route. And there you go, what an impressive entrance to Lancaster Castle, city of the Red Rose. Imagine 500 centuries ago, this is where the armies would have marched to. And it just sits proudly, as most castles do, sit proudly on the top of a hill.
It's been in use as a court and a prison for centuries and is still in use today as a crown court. Convicted felons were transported to Australia from the castle's cells. In 1612, the Pendle witches, in one of Lancaster's most famous trials, were accused of killing 10 people by witchcraft. They were convicted and held in the castle before they went to the gallows. You may have noticed I did allude to the fact at one part of the video that a couple of things went wrong for me on this trip. I didn't go into the detail. What I'll do, I'll put a little bit of information on my Facebook or Meta page, Desert on Motorcycle Trips on Facebook. I'll put a little bit more information on there about the trip as well, and how good it was and the things you can stop and places to go, etc. If you click the thumb button or subscribe, it really does make a difference, and I really do appreciate that. It helps the algorithm on YouTube and pushes it out to more people to watch, so it supports the channel in a great way. So thanks for clicking those buttons, I really appreciate it. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Take care for now guys, see you soon. Ride safe, bye bye for now.